పవన్ ఫ్లక్చుయేట్ అవుతుంది పవన్. మళ్ళీ Hey guys. The Saurav Word document is not there in this. Word document. Word document. The app is there or not? When I type Word document is not coming. It is there or not? Word pad is there. What you will do? Online. Today only one day, and tomorrow my laptop will come. My laptop felt that I'm using so much my laptop. She died. Past 4 years. Yeah, it's broken. That is. So let's do the statistics, ma. So let's see some contents. What we covered is, yeah, help me. What we covered first one is what is statistics? What is statistics? Are you writing a write-ups in statistics? What is statistics? And next one is should be काम नहीं करेगा. अरे, oh. What is statistics? Types of statistics. Types of statistics. And next one is data types. Very good. Next one, levels of data. Levels of data. In that levels of data, we have seen nominal level, nominal, ordinal, interval, ratio. Very good. And then we'll learn about that sample versus population. Population versus sample. And then we'll learn about the data representations. Then data representations are start. So what is that frequency table? Frequency table we learn, and then frequency distribution table we learn. Frequency distribution table, and then we learn about the bar chart and pie chart we learn, and we learn about the histogram, and then we learn about the distribution plot, correct? Distribution plot. And later we learn about the central tendency. Central tendency. Very good. In the central tendency, we learn mean, median, mode. And after that, we learn about the difference between the mean versus median. And then we learn about the what is exactly mode in the distribution, right? Mode is not a number in the distribution. It is how many observations are falling in the specific interval. So we'll learn about the mode meaning with respect to distribution, with respect to distribution plot. And then we'll learn about the type of skew types, right? Skew data. Which skew that is positive skew, negative skew, and no skew. Very good. Negative skew and no skew. And we learn about the what we learn after skew. Based on the skew only, you learn about the outlier. What is the meaning of outlier? Meaning you learn that you learn. And next we learn about the data flow, data dispersion techniques. In that we learn about the range we learn, and mean deviation and absolute mean deviation. What is the drawback of mean deviation? Tell me, what is the drawback? What is the drawback? Tell me, ma, what is the drawback? Mean, what is the drawback, ma? Total? What is the absolute mean deviation? Drawback? Tell me. Discontinuous at 0. So it is not able to differentiable. So we always concern about mathematics, right? We always concern about mathematics. Correct, Utkarsh? What happened, ma? Uma, Arun, Nagarani, Nikita, Sabita? Variance and then standard deviation. Very good. 19 points we covered. Okay. This 19 points, each and everything is a kind of a interview question only. So this 19 points you need to do the write-ups and you need to able to explain. One day overall interview I will conduct. Okay. Overall interview I will conduct, ma. I will tell to mentors. Mentors will come and they will take the interview. Okay. Overall interview. And they'll note the points. Okay. Anyhow, online people have the flexibility. What is the flexibility they have? But this time we will ask to on the video. Then no flexibility. That is. Mock interviews are very, very important, right? Yeah, let's do the important topic then now. That is. So we always concern about the data flow, right? Data flow. How a data is distributed. How a data is distributed. Our main concern is about the data distributed only. How about data distribution happening from starting point to ending point. So in that only we learn about the variance and standard deviation. Variance and standard deviation is the best metrics, best data measurement metric that we concluded. And what is the formula? Can you quickly tell what is the formula, ma? What is the formula? At least paint is there or not? Paint is there. Tell me what is the formula? Square root of 1 by n into summation I equal to, very good. So 1 by n summation xi minus x bar whole square. I hope you will not by heart this, right? You will not by heart this. Because we started where we started? We started xi data points minus x bar, a deviation, right? This is a deviation. And next, this is a absolute deviation. And then we got it a square. And then we got it a root. So I given the logic, each and everything. So you should not allow to by heart the formula. Formula is very, very important. And next, come to the here. There are two things are there, ma'am. One is percentile. Percentile. And another one is quartile. Percentile and quartile. Percentile and quartile. Like I already told you this. I already told here. Look at this. Now these data will go like this. Suppose drawing like this a data. Yeah. So these points will never touch the axis, correct? What is this called? Is called asymptotes. So that's why in the distribution there is no concept of percentage concept. There is no concept of percentage. Percentage. Percent means always by 100. Percent means what, ma? Per cent means generally anything that is nothing but a 100, ma. It is divided by 100 generally. Percent means. So in the data distribution, there is no percentage concept. That means there is no 100% of data. We never talk about the 100% of data. So that's why we go with a concept called percentile concept. Percentile concept. What is the percentile concept? Let's come to here. What is the percentile concept? Like some observations are there. Suppose 10 observation is there, 20 observation is there, 30 observation is there, 40 observation is there, 50 and 60 observation is there, and 70 observation is there, 80 is there, 90 is there, 100 is there. These are the observations. 100, sorry, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50, and 60, and 70, 80, and 90, and 100. Just give the observation number also. Just give the observation number. This is first observation, this is the second observation, the third observation, and fourth, and fifth observation, and sixth observation, and seventh observation, eighth observation, ninth observation, 10th observation. Okay. Now in this, what is the median value? What is the median value? What is the median value? Let's take, like, suppose how many values are there here? Even numbers, right? Let's take one more value is equal to 110. Odd value will take. What will take, ma? Odd value will take. Or you will take like exactly 110. Yeah, it's fine. That is. Yeah. So otherwise you take one. Instead of, okay, 100 is good. 1 to 10, 1 to 100 will take. 1 to 100 will take. Because for this of mathematics, for our convenience, we are taking this like this in order to honor the concept very clearly. This is equal to 11. Now tell me, what is the median? What is the median, ma? 50. So this is 4 gone, 5 gone, and this is 5 gone. 50, right? Median is how much? Median is how much, ma? Median is how much? Median is 50. Median is 50. Median is the 50. Correct? Median is 50. Well, what is the general median is nothing but 50 percentile data. 50 percentile data. That is the median meaning. I told you that you need to remember that. 50 percentile data, or one more thing what we can say, ma, it is a middle of the data, right? It is a middle point. It is a middle point. Middle point also we can say this. Middle point also we can write this. So what is the exact meaning of this means? Out of the total data, 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 50 percentage, again I'm writing my percentage, 50 percentage of data less than value 50. 50% of data value less than 50. That is the meaning of 50 percentile. What is the meaning of 50 percentile? Out of total data. Out of total data. What is the total data? 1 to 100. In that 50 percentage means half of the data. Half of the data. This half of the data. This of what you are seeing is called this of is less than which value, ma? 50 value. Less than which value? That is the meaning of 50 percentile. That is the meaning of 50 percentile. Okay. Let's take one more example. Look at very carefully. Look at very carefully. Suppose you written a GATE exam. You written a GATE exam. Correct? Have you written the GATE exam? No? Anyone pass? No pass? You know GATE exam meaning? What is the GATE exam? Huh? So what is the gender? Who will write the GATE exam? Engineers, right? Engineers for to get the MTech admissions or in the get the job in the PSUs. That's the GATE exam. The GATE exam is equal to maximum marks. Maximum. Okay. Listen very carefully, ma'am. Maximum marks is 100. Maximum marks is equal to how much? 100. Suppose Venkatesh has written the exam. Venkatesh has written the exam. He got 40 marks. How many marks he got? 40 marks. And number of applicants in GATE exam is equal to 1000 members. How many are there? 1000 members. Understood? Maximum marks is equal to how much? 100. How many members have written? 1000 members. How many marks Venkatesh got? 40 marks. So GATE has published that Venkatesh got 90% marks. 90 percentile marks. 90 percentile marks. 90 percentile marks. This is story. This is story. Then what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Tell me. Out of the total applicants, 90% of applicants. How many of 90% of applicants? 900 members. 90% of total applicants. Total applicants, which means how many marks, ma? How many members? 900 have less than 40 marks. That is the meaning. That's why he got less marks, but his percentile is how much? 90. 90 means 90% of people have less than 40 marks, which means paper is tough. Which means paper is tough. That is the meaning of percentile. That is the meaning of percentile. So percentile is nothing but out of the total applicants. How many total applicants are there? 1000 members are there. In that 1000 members, 90 percentile got right. So 90% of total applicants. How many members have? 900. So 900 have less than 40 marks. 900 have the less than 40 marks. Understood? That's the meaning. Now suppose in the CAT exam, generally CAT exam and GMAT exam and GATE exam, all the values in the terms of modma percentiles only. All the values in the modma percentiles only. You will see in the CAT exam that guy got 99 percentile. Generally we will hear 99 percentile marks he got. 99 percentile marks he got. But actually how many marks he got? He got only like suppose 60 marks only. How many marks he got? Only 60 marks. What is the meaning of that? Maximum 99% people less than 60 marks only. What is the meaning of that? 99% people are less than 60 marks. That's why his percentage is very high, but his marks is very less. Percentage is very high, but marks is very less. Everyone understood? Can you please confirm the chat? Yeah. All these exams are now in the form of CAT, GMAT, GAT, already in the everyone is the percentage and everyone is the normal distributions. The statistics PPT is open. Download it. No? Why? Then how can I open that? Which one Wi-Fi pass? Wi-Fi password is there. Tell me how can I download? Come fast. Come fast. Download statistics PPT. You should have download, no? Sorrow. Not downloaded. Download. This one. This one also. Fourth one also. Thanks. Download it. Yeah, let's try these values now. So please note down these values, everyone. Let's do some exercise. Let's do some exercise now. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Everyone, please note down this now. Everyone, please note down this. The step one. Step one. Arrange in the order. Arrange either in the ascending order or descending order. Either in the arrange in the order. Tell me what could be the your ascending or descending order. What is the first value, minimum value? 1460. 1460 is the first value. And next value? 1471. What is the next value, ma? 1787. What is the next value? 1940. What is the next value? 2054. And what is the next value? 2205. Next, 2287. 2287. Next, 2311. Next, 2311. Next, 2406. That's it. Yeah, give the number, ma. This is first number. This is second number. This is third number. This is fourth number. This is fifth number. And a sixth, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, first question is normal. 50 percentile of data. 50p. 50p. P means percentile. 50p. 50 percentile of data. So we can say that median. Median equal to 50 percentile of data. How much? How much, ma? What is the observation number? Fifth observation, right? So observation number, fifth observation. Answer is what, ma? Fifth observation. Fifth observation. So what is the value of fifth observation? 2054. Very good. 2054. Which means out of the 9 observations, 50% of data. Out of the 9 observations, 50% means half of the data, right? That means up to 1 to 4. Up to 1 to 4 is half of the data is less than 2054 value. Agree with me, everyone? Out of the total data. Out of the total data, half of the data. Half of the data less than 2054. Just write that also. Out of the total observations, 50 percentage. You need to write what, ma? Percentage. While you are talking percentage of data. Okay, percentage of data. 50% of data. 50% of data has value as less than 2054. That is the meaning. That is the meaning. That is the meaning. Okay. Next one, I need 25 percentile data. 25p. Tell me what is the value of 25p. Just put your common sense and tell me. 25 percentile data. Put your common sense and tell me. Third observation. Pakka. Shankar is. Tell me. Pakka third observation? No? 2.5 observation? Third observation. Third observation you are saying. So third observation. What could be the value? 1787. How the third observation? Tell me. Half of the 50. So this is till now, this is the 50. Half of the 50 is nothing but again you are taking, okay, this consider till these 5 observations are 50% observations. Okay, let's see. Then 75 percentile. 75 percentile data. Seventh observation. Don't see my PPT, okay? Don't cheat me. 72287. 2287. Now 50 percentile is equal to fifth observation, that is called 2054. 25p is equal to third observation, that is equal 1787. And 75 is equal to seventh observation. Now can you make the formula? Can you try to make the formula? Can you try to create a formula on this, based on this? If I provide number of observations n is equal to, number of observations n equal to 9. If I ask you p, which p? P is equal to 50. P is equal to 50. You are getting that observation number equal to how, which observation? Fifth observation you are getting. If I say getting is equal to P is equal to 25, you are getting the observation number is equal to third. If I say P is equal to 75, you are getting the observation number is equal to 7. Okay. Now n is equal to 9. Total number of observations, P is equal to 50, P is equal to 25, P is equal to 75. This is the observation number, correct? Can you create a formula? If I provide n, if I provide 50, I need to get 5. Kind of like that. N divided by P. Tell me the formula. Can we take 2.5? Yes, we'll take 2.5. We'll see your formula is correct or wrong. N plus 1 divided by P. Divided by P, you are saying. That's it. So you are saying that 9 plus 1 that is equal to 10. 10 by 50. 10 by 50. 10 into 1 by 2. क्या बोल रहा है तू? You said 10 plus 1 by p only ना? गलत. Tell me correct. N plus p 1 by? हाँ हाँ p by 100. Like this you are saying. Okay, 10 into 50 by 100. Then you are getting how much? 5. Okay, this is valid. Then next also will valid. 10 into 25 by 100. How much? 2.5 आता ना? And then you said 3. You said 3. I ask you make a simple formula. You engineers. Tell me engineers. N equal 9. You said 5 equal 50 and 3 7. Everything should valid, no? 100 minus p. Why you want subtract from 100? Why it's not complicated, Arun? This formula is failed, na, Sabita? Tell me, ma. Tell me, simple. Simple question I asked. Simple question I asked. If you are saying this 25 equal to 3, if you are saying 75 equal to 7, I don't know whether it's true or wrong. Then a single formula should be valid for all these 3 observations. Correct? Tell me that. That means it is not valid means either you or this is wrong or your formula is wrong. 25 p is equal to 25, third observation might be wrong. Okay. So Srikanth said wrong. Tell me, Srikanth, what is the value? 2.5. 2.5. So 2.5 you are saying. So Srikanth is saying 2.5. Afan also saying 2.5 only. So you are saying 2.5. 2.5 observation. That means between 2 and 3. Between 2 and 3. And this is nothing but between 6 and 7. Huh? Between 6 and 7. Is formula is valid now? 6 and 7. Is formula is valid now? N plus 1. P by 100. Formula is valid now? Tell me, ma, make a formula. P into n by 100. Or n plus 1 p into 100. If p into n by 100, what will come? The formula. Now p is equal to how much? Suppose 25. N is equal to how much? 9. 25 by 9 by 4. So 9 by 4. 9 by 4, how much? That is equal to 2.5. 2.5. So n into p by 100 is correct. 9 by 4 is 2.25. You are wrong, Arun. You are wrong then. Everything should be valid. So 9 by 4 is 2.25. Correct. Then. So n plus 1 into p by 100 is correct answer. Pakka, Srikanth. Let's see. What is there in the PPT then? Yeah, n plus 1 into p by 100 is the correct answer. That is correct, Venkatesh. Let's see now. So the right answer is right formula is n plus 1 into p by 100 is the correct formula. So in order to find the observation number for a given for a given percentile is n plus 395. We'll do that. N plus 1 into P divided by 100. Let's see case 1. P equal to 50. P equal to how much, ma? 50. And N equal to how much, ma? 9. N equal to how much? 9. Let's come to here now. 9 plus 1 is equal to how much? That is equal to 9 and plus 1 into 50 divided by 100. So what you are saying here? 10 into 50 by 100, that is equal to fifth observation. It is a locality. It will give the locality. Fifth observation. 5 is nothing but a fifth observation. So what is the fifth observation value you said? 2054. So 2054 your median value. You are agree with that, correct? Let's do the another case. Case 2. P is equal to 50. P is equal to 25 and N is equal to 9. So same thing, 9 plus 1 into 25 by 100. That is equal to how much, ma? That is equal to 10 into 25 by 100. That is equal now how much? 2.5. So 2.5, either 2.5 nothing but 2 to 3 between values, right? 2 to 3 between. So between 2 and 3. 2 and 3. So that you said here 2 between 3 here, because this is a 50 percentile data. This is a 50 percentile data is less than 2054. So the observations you are and in between 1471 between 1787 is the correct value. Similarly, you will get 7 to 8 between one more value, you will get 75 percentile. 75 percentile you get one more value you will get here. So it is valid. So n plus 1 p into 100 is the formula. Now tell me, everyone understood about percentiles? How to calculate the percentile? What is percentile meaning? What is percentile? What is percentile and how to calculate the percentile? How to calculate percentile? What is percentile and how to calculate the percentile? These two questions. Percentile. So you can calculate it any percentile, ma? You can calculate any percentile, 1 percentile, 2 percentile, 3 percentile, any percentile value you can calculate. So 30 percentile you can calculate, 60 percentile you can calculate, because that is divided into 100 parts. Percentile means 100 parts, like 1, 2, 3 until it is going to till 100 percentile. That means that many percents you are divided. Any percentile value you can calculate. Any percentile value you can calculate. But always remember median. Median is nothing but which one, ma? 50 percentile value. 50 percentile value. Don't forget this. Median nothing but 50 percentile. That means half of the data out of the total observations, 50% of data less than median value. Correct? What is the percentile definition? Tell me. Tell me, my everyone. What is the 50 percentile meaning? Tell me. Out of the total data, say it, no? 50% data has less than median value. Say it again. Out of the total data, 50% of observations has value less than median. Will you say in interviews, right? That is the percentile. Very, very important. GATE exam, CAT exam, GMAT exam, all the exam, JEE exam, now they are displaying as a percentile concept only. Because when you give the percentile, what happen, irrespective of the paper toughness, we will calculate it only the based on the candidate marks. Based on whether the paper easy, whether the paper is hard, we don't mind. So that's why they don't want to blame those who are making the paper. Okay. Then we take care of only the top marks. That is very good. So next one is called quartile. Yeah. Tell me, Mani, what is the meaning of quarter? Tell me, what is the meaning of quarter? Why you are laughing? Deepak, quarter meaning 1/4. Very good. That is equal to 1/. Yes, quarter is equal to 1/4. So 1/4 means you divided data into how many parts? 4 parts. Percent means you divided data how many parts? Percent. 100. You divided data into how many parts? 100 parts. Quarter means 1/4. That is nothing but you divide data into 4 parts. So now suppose if I say that like data divided into 4 parts. Now suppose 0 to 25, 25 to 50, 50 to 75, 75 to 100. Let us assume like this. 0 to 25 is one part, 25 to 50 another part, 50 to 75 another part, 75 another part. So, but in the statistic, there is no 0, there is no 100. There is no 0 concept, there is no 100 concept. Clear? Pakka? So that's why instead of 0, we'll take as a minimum value. Minimum value. We don't know what is the minimum value, but minimum value. That is. So instead of 0, we'll write what? Minimum value. Minimum value. Minimum value to till 25 percentile. Till 25 percentile is a quarter 1. Is a Q1. Is a Q1. And next 25 to 50 is a Q2. And 50 to 75 is a Q3 until it is a maximum value. There is no Q4. There is no Q4. So minimum value till we'll say that it's called Q1 value. And next Q2 value. And next Q3 value. And then maximum value. The data will be divided like this now. Okay. Minimum value to 25. 1/4. 25 to 50. 50 to 75. 75 to 100. But in statistics, there is no concept of 100. No concept of 0. The 0 we consider as the minimum value and 100 we consider as a maximum value. So 0 to 25 is nothing but a Q1. So now Q1 is nothing but a 25 percentile value. 25 P value is nothing but a Q1. Q2 is nothing but median. Q2 is nothing but what ma? Median. That is nothing but a 50 percentile value. That is nothing but a again median. Median. 75 percentile value. 75 percentile value. These are the three very, very important. Q1 is nothing but how much? 25. Q2 is how much? 50. Q3 is how much? 75. Okay. Now Q4. Maximum value. We don't know, right? Where is the maximum? That might be in the 25 percentile or we don't know that is. Maximum value. So Q1, Q2, Q3. So interior might be considered, they will provide 100 here. General, I will ask the question to confuse the people. 100 here. If 100 is there, means you will out of the box. Okay, don't say that in statistics, there is no 100% data concept. Correct? That's why what we'll say, 99.99% gem skilled. Have you seen that? 99.99% gem skilled. They have a rules and regulations, right? They can't claim the government to that we killed 100% gems. That is wrong. That's why they mentioned very, very clearly. Very good. Here heavy rain, power cutting. Where is that, ma? Andhra. Which Tufan is going on now? What is the Tufan name? 100%. That will not. There is no 100 concept. There is no 100 concept at all in statistics. Remember that. 100 percentile means what you are saying? 100% of data less than? There is that. Samjhe? There is no 100 concept in the statistics, ma. Tomorrow rain will come. 100%. True. That is all. No, we probably might rain come. Probably might not rain come, like that, right? That is a statistic beauty. If I toss a coin, pakka head will come. For Rohit Sharma, it will come pakka head. Okay. For others, it will not. For Virat Kohli, it never become head. Okay. That is, we don't know, right? Like that. So let's see. Chennai. Chennai again, 2014. 2014 or 15. That is. Same time. I went to Tirupati. I have some same data science interview in Manipal University, Mangalore. Yeah, 2014, 13, I think. At that time also same heavy rains. I missed the train. I went to that Veluru Junction, Katpadi something is there. And I went in the rain only. I went here, from Tirupati to Renigunda railway station, Renigunda to Veluru railway station. Entire thing in rain only. That is. I missed the train. I missed the opportunity at the time. That is 2015. Yeah. Let's see now. Now, based on this, we will do outlier analysis. Outlier analysis. Very, very important topic, ma. Outlier analysis. So, who is outlier? Ambani is outlier. Ambani is outlier. For the definition of outlier? Again, Ambani. Ambani is outlier. That's my definition of outlier. Definition. An observation as a huge observation, huge positive observation, or a huge negative observation that is impacting the overall data. An observation, a huge observation, a huge positive observation, positive observation, or a huge negative observation, impacting overall data is called outliers. So now we are saying that Ambani is outlier. What we are saying, ma? Ambani is outlier. On what basis you are saying is outlier? For example, that is Ambani is a out. On what basis? You are taking that Indian salary income, Indian salaries. In that Ambani is earning so much money, right? Ambani is earning so much money. Though that much money, how can you know that? On the what basis that money is the cutoff point? That money is the cutoff point. So what is the cutoff point? Suppose 5 crores or 10 crores or 100 crores. What is the cutoff point? To make that more than those who are earning, they are the outliers. Are you getting what I'm saying is called? So what is the cutoff point? What is the rule and regulation? You can't say blindly Ambani is outlier, right? Yes, Ambani is outlier because he is earning 10 crores per year. Let's assume that 1000 crores per year. Then what is the cutoff? Those who are earning 10 crores per year is more than 10 crores is a year, you can kind of a outlier. That is your definition of outlier. Then those who are earning less than, what is the in Indian poverty tagline, that is less than 250 rupees? Those who are earning less than 250 rupees per day, they are below poverty, right? I think this is the definition of in India, I think. I'm not sure they increase or decrease, but those who are not earning 250 rupees per day in India, they are below poverty line. That is the definition, I think. So what is the cutoff? What is the rule and regulation? Okay, you know this guy is outlier exactly. Okay, suppose the guy is there, a business magnate is there, middle age, some small MSc business magnate is there. He is earning 2 crore per year. He is outlier. We don't know, right? Is outlier, I don't know, we don't know. So we need to find some rules and regulations. So we need to find some rules and regulations. So for that, there is a plot is called box plot. What is my box plot? BOXPLOT. Box plot will helpful. Box plot. So box plot will analyze that, which give that who is the outlier and who is not the outlier. But I know that my data is, if I take any data, I have a minimum value will be available and I have a maximum values also will be available, correct? A minimum value will be available, have a maximum. After minimum, which data point will be available? Q1 will be available. Which will available, ma? Q1. Next who will available? Q2. Next who will available? Q3. Next who will available? Maximum. Maximum means he is the last value. He is the last value. Suppose his outlier is there. His outlier is there. His outlier is existed where? Between minimum to Q1 or Q1 to Q2 or Q2 to Q3 or Q3 to max. Where outlier will be might exist? Where outlier might exist? Tell me. Q3 to max. Pakka? Because he is the max value. His outlier is there between him, right? Before him, some cutoff is there. So pakka Q3 to maximum might will be there, or minimum to Q1 will be there. Minimum to Q1. Maybe we don't know, right? Has a huge negative observation also might be outlier. Huge positive observations also might be outlier. But think like that. Your data is minimum observation. Minimum means he is, suppose he is very less salary is there. Very less salary is there. Less salary is there. Less salary is there. And very huge salary is there here. Huge salary is there. Huge salary is there. In between only we have what will happen? Q1 salary is there and Q2 salary is there and Q3 salary is there. So our common sense is saying pakka a outlier between Q3 to huge salary. Q3 to huge salary and less salary to Q1. Maybe this Q3 value, those who are earning 5 lakhs per month. Understood like that. 5 lakhs per month. Huge salary is nothing but 1000 crores per year. 1000 crores per year. So pakka there is a one point of cutoff point will be there. More than that cutoff, all observations will be outlier. Correct? All observations will be outlier. That is the idea. That is the idea. So pakka outliers are more than Q3 and less than Q1. Agree with me? Outliers are more than Q3 and less than Q1. Any doubts in this? Can you please confirm the chart? Everyone agree with me, ma? Very good. Very good. Yeah. Very good. Yes. Now let's do the box plot now. Let's do the box plot. Box plot analysis is very important, ma. Box plot analysis is very important. I'm drawing a box like this. I'm drawing a box. And we need to draw a line like this. And we need to draw another line here. We need to draw another line here. And suppose some edges will be there here like this. Some edges will be there like this. Okay, box. It is a box plot. Okay, Deepak. And here there is a one middle line will be there, ma. Middle line there will be there. There's a one line will be there here in middle somewhere, anywhere. Suppose I'm drawing a middle now. I'm drawing a middle. Some middle line will be there. Some middle line will be there. So this is middle line. So middle line will be there. Next. So here always here this point is always a minimum value will be available. What value will be available, ma? Minimum value will be available. Minimum. This value is nothing but a maximum value will be available. What is the value will be available? Maximum. Your entire data between now minimum to maximum. And here Q1, Q2, Q3 data. Here this edge is nothing but a Q1 will be available, Q2. Here will be available, ma? Q3 will be available. Q3 will be available. Q3 will be available. Minimum Q1, Q2, Q3 will be available. Now your outlets will be existed here. Outlets will be existed here this level or this level. Outliers will be more than Q3 or less than Q3. So just write here outliers more than Q3. So outlier equal to Q3 plus Q3 plus. Can I write Q3 plus? And outlier equal to Q1 minus Q3 plus or Q1 minus. Pakka? Clear? Now, how much you need to travel to what is your cutoff? Where is your cutoff? Here outlier is exist, I know. Is a tricky point. That is the important point. That is the important point. So in order to identify the important point, the middle class families will help you. These all are middle class families. These all are middle class families. The middle class families where to where are existed? Q3. That means 25 percentile to 75 percentile. 25 percentile to 75 percentile. These all are middle class families. These all are what, ma? Middle class families. So based on the middle class only, you need to confirm, you need to compare the rich guy. Based on the middle class guy, you need to compare the rich guy. So this is where it is existed. It is existed Q3 minus Q1. What is, ma? Q3 value minus Q1 value. It is called QR. What is called? Range. What is inter quartile range? Middle class families. So we can say that inter quartile range. IQR. Inter quartile range. That is nothing but Q3 value minus Q1 value. That is equal IQR is equal to Q3 minus Q1 value. Q3 minus Q1 value. Okay? So suppose in India, Q1 people, Q1 that is 25 percentile people out of the total data, 25 percentage of people, earning 50,000 rupees per month. Let us assume that this out of the total data, 25% of people in India. That means here Q25P is equal to how much here? 25P is equal to how much here? 50K. 25p, how much? 50k. That means 25% people are earning 50,000, less than 50,000. That means is Q1 or Q2 or Q3? It is a Q1. Q1 is equal to 25k. Similarly, 75% of people, 75% of people earning 4.5 lakhs, 4.5 lakhs per month. 4.5 lakhs per month. 75% people are earning. That means most of the people are earning less than 4.5 lakhs per month. Don't listen like you are listening subject ma, you are doing some analysis. Think like that. You are doing some analysis. That is equal 75p. Q3. Q3 value is equal how much? 4.5 lakhs. Everyone understood this? What we are writing here? $75p equal to 4.5 lakhs. Understood everyone? So max 25% of people are less than only 50k. Okay, valid only. Most of the Indian people are income is less than, that is 4.5 lakhs. That's why 75% people are earning less than 4.5 lakhs. Less than 4.5 lakhs. Now minimum might be suppose think like that 500 rupees. Okay, minimum might be suppose 500 rupees. Now Q1 is equal, have given is equal 50,000. And suppose Q2 is equal, how much you will give? Forget about Q3 is equal to 4.5 lakhs. 4.5 lakhs and maximum value is equal to 1000 crores. 1000 crores. This is a salary. The salaries are like this is there. Now you need to identify the outlier. Suppose a guy is earning 10 lakhs per month. You will see in different way, right? So you are earning 10 lakhs per month because that's a very, very rare case. And that very, very rare case is more than Q3 or not? Yes, more than Q3. Suppose a guy is earning only 10,000 rupees per month. That means earning very, very less. That means it's less than Q1. So outlier is more than Q3 or less than Q1. That is we already know. Now Q3 plus, that means 4.5 lakhs plus some value I need to provide here. And that is my cutoff to make this guy is the outlier. So that cutoff we will provide based on the middle class families. What is the middle class family here? From Q1 to Q3. Middle class families. Why middle class family we are saying? Q1 is equal to how much here? 25%, correct? And Q3 is equal to how much? 75%. And Q3 minus Q1 means how much data you are covering? Almost 50% of data you are covering. How much data you are covering? Half of the data you are covering. So it is a valid point only. Based on middle class families only we can move it. So how many times of middle class family salaries? How many times of you want to give? Suppose I am earning 1 lakh per month. So my friend is suppose earning a 50 lakhs per month. How many times that is? 50 times of my, right? So how many times you want to provide? So now outlier equal to Q3 plus Pakka, that is into plus IQR, correct? Plus IQR. This is how many times? K times. How many times? K times. So this is the generic formula. Q3 plus K into IQR. So here the formula is equal to Q3 plus K into Q3 minus Q1. That means you take the middle class salary range, multiply with some number. So that number more, that is you take as a cutoff. You are earning 10 times better than me. So I'm considering you are an outlier. You are earning 20 times less than me. That means you are an outlier. Because I am a common people, I am a common man. I am earning a decent money in India. How the most of the people are earning, I am also earning like that. But you are earning more than 10 times me. So that's why you are an outlier. You are earning less than 20 times to me. That's why you are a outlier. So that's why we are multiplying with K. We are multiplying with K. So here K is equal to 1.5. Then it is called a mild outlier. It is called what, ma? Mild outlier. If K is equal to 3, it is a huge outlier. Is a huge outlier. Is a huge outlier. So the outlier formula is Q3 plus 1.5 into IQR. 1.5 into IQR and Q1 minus 1.5 into IQR. 1.5 into IQR. This is for mild outlier formula. For huge outlier, Q3 plus 3 into IQR and Q3, so Q1 minus 3 into IQR. That means they are multiplying 3 times of middle class family. They are 3 times of middle data. 3 times of middle data. And you know, outlier is more than Q3 and less than Q1. That's why Q3 plus and Q1 minus. How many times you are multiplying with the middle of the data? So you are multiplying 3 times and it's called which outlier, ma? Huge outlier. You are multiplying 1.5. It is a mild outlier. But suppose your manager will say that take 2 times. You can take it 2 times also. But researchers are saying that minimum is 1.5 and maximum is 3. Minimum is 1.5 and maximum is 3. In between, if you want to take any value based on your data set, you can take any value. That is not a problem. But this is the formula. Q3 plus K into IQR. What is IQR here? Interquartile range, middle of the data. Middle of the data. So now we already know that is, this is the way of define the outlier. Understood, my everyone? So your outlier will be how much distance you are traveling, ma. So we are mainly focusing that from Q3 to how much distance you are traveling. How much distance you are traveling. That is the main thing. From Q1 to how much distance you are traveling. From Q1 to how much distance you are traveling. That is the rules, some rules and regulations, right? Here the rule is what? Now 3 times into middle class family, middle of the data. That is the find in the outlier analysis. Outliers are very, very important, ma. Okay, because you know that outliers are impact the mean, correct? Mean will be impacted by outlier. That's why dealing of outlier is very, very important. Now let's see here. Imagine there is a data is there on this. Some data is there like this. Imagine there is a data is there. The data is there. So just draw some data. Just draw some data like this. Always think like that in middle, whatever the line is there, wherever the line is there, that line is nothing but a median line. That nothing but line is called what, ma? Median line. In between the box, wherever the line is there, the line might be here, the line might be here, the line might be middle. Wherever is there, that is which line, ma? Median line. And what is the median line meaning? What is the median line meaning? 50% data will be there here. How much data is there? 50% of data will be there here. Half of the data either side and half of the data this side. Now think like that. There's a data flow is going on here like this. Data is going on like this. Data is going like this. Think like that. So this is the data is going like this. Imagine a data is going like this in the box plot. From here to here. From here to here. This is the data. Now suppose there is one more box is there. There is a one more box is there. Come here. There's one more box is there. Let's see here. Suppose I'm drawing a one more box like this. One more box I'm drawing. But my line is here. My line is here. Now this is the skewed data or not skewed data? Tell me. Pakka it is a skewed data because you are coming like this, like this, like this, like this, and you'll go up like this, and again you down, and immediately you are going like this. That means your line is varying. By varying the line also, you can easily identify it is a skewed or not skewed or no skew. In the between the box itself. In the between the box itself, you can able to find that it is a skewed or not skewed or no skew. This is a no skew. This is a no skew. So let's draw like that. Just draw like that. Now take three boxes. This is the one box. And this is another box. And this is the another box. Take three boxes. And take the lines also. Take the lines also, ma. Just draw the skewed data. Imagine there is a data on the box plot. Imagine there is a data on the box plot. Imagine data is there on the box plot, and there is a lines are there, median lines. In middle it is there here, and here it is there line, and here it is there line, like this. So here you know the values now. You know the values. Here is a Q1, and here is the Q2. Here is the Q3. Here is a Q1. Here is a Q2. Here is a Q3. Here is a Q1. Here is a Q2. Here is a Q3. Now tell me which is Q. This is as Q and this is as a skew. This is no skew. This is no skew. So directly you can draw like this a data. Just imagine there is a data is there like this. Directly draw like this. And what type of skew this is? It is a left to skew or negative skew. Left to skew or negative skew. So it is coming like this, like this, like this. And it is coming like this. And this is a right to skew or positive skew. Box plot gives the analysis which side there is a outliers are existed. So this side is outliers are existed and this side outliers are existed. That side is pulling. It is pulling to that side. Samjha? Wherever the outside outliers are there, that side it will pull the data. Very good. Note down this diagram is very, very important. Now suppose box plot. Just take the box plot. Images. See, this is a Q1 median. Always seeing red line. In between the red line is nothing but which point is not? Median point. That so many people doesn't know about that. They forget. Red line is nothing but median. They will give the symbol. So this is your 50 percentile data. This is Q1, Q3. So now more than Q3 is the outliers are there. Less than Q1 is the outliers are there. How much distance you want to move? How much distance you want to move? That is nothing but Q3 plus 3 times into middle of the data, IQR. Tell me formula Q3 plus 3 into IQR. Tell me the formula. Q3 plus K into IQR. K equal to 1.5. Mild outlier. Mild. Okay. It is acceptable. K is equal to 3 means huge outlier. K is equal to 3 is huge out. I will tell you why 3 is only cut off. Okay. I will tell. There is a reason is there. What happened, ma? Where is the answers in the chat? Where is the answers in the chat, ma? Q3 minus it's showing. What it's showing, Arun? So these all are outliers. See here. The dots you are seeing is the outliers. So the different values. Outlier analysis is very, very important, ma. So 25 percentile is a 50 percentile is a 25. So minimum value, first quartile, median, third quartile, maximum value. There is no Q4, there is no only that, only Q1 will be there, only Q2 will be there, only Q3 will be there. Q4 will be never be available. That is nothing but a maximum value and a minimum value. That is very good. So everyone able to write the box plot story? Easy? Outlier analysis? Yeah. Can you please confirm the chat, everyone? Everyone able to explain outlier analysis? Outlier analysis. Yeah, K is equal to value vary. K is a number. K is a number. The formula is Q3 plus 1.5 into IQR. Correct? Or Q3 plus 3 into IQR. That's why we have habituated to write the always a generalized expression K into IQR. When K is equal to 1.5, it is a mild outlier. When K is equal to 3, it is a huge outlier. Now, whenever outlier is there, you identify what is the next step. How to deal outliers. How to deal outliers. How to deal outliers. Tell me, what is your ideas? How to deal outliers? How to deal outliers? Tell me, what is your ideas? Tell me. Remove the outliers is one option. Okay. Remove the outlier. You're always a criminal minded. Directly remove the outlier. Then, so when we can remove the outlier, when we can't remove the outliers. That's also a question, no? If data is data is there, suppose 100 observations are there. 100 observations are there. In that 100 observations, only 10 observations are outliers. That is the case 1. 90 observations are outliers. That is the case 2. If you remove 90, what will happen? You will work with only 10 only, na? And then remove outliers is okay, but when you will remove, that is the next question. When there is some tagline is there, that is also again you need to discuss in the research. That is the research which is itself in the company, itself in the team. There is no specific rule for that. There is no specific rule. There is no specific rule for that. When you want to remove the outlier, that is, some people will say that more than 10 outliers are there, you can't remove that. Suppose 5 outliers is there, okay, you can remove. 2 outliers is there, okay, you can remove. Suppose out of 100, now let's see here. 2 outliers are there, 5 outliers are there, 8 outliers are there, 10 outliers are there, 15 outliers are there, 20 are there, 25 is there. Let's see that. Now, in which cases you will remove the outliers? Suppose 2 is okay. If you remove 2 observations, how many remains? 90i. Okay, fine. If you remove 5, if 5 is there, then how many are there? 95. Okay, fine. 8 is there. 92. Then 10 is there. 90 are left. Like that, you will do the research, right? You will talk to your manager and team and client, then only they will decide. Then only they will decide. This is a intuition process. This is a intuition. This is our client will say that, manager will say that, okay, these many observations enough to train the data. Now suppose if I remove 25, then what will happen? 75 data left. So 75 data, you will think like that is a very less data to train. Then what you will do? So these all are the discussions. These all are the discussion. But there is a data augmentation process is there. Data augmentation. What is the meaning of data augmentation? You have one, so you can create multiple observations from a single observation. You can create a multiple observations from a single observation. Like how, suppose age is there, gender is there, and income is there. Okay, age is equal 30 years is there, and gender equal to male is there, and income is equal, suppose 50,000 is there. 50,000. Now from this observation, you will create, I will create my age is equal 29, again male, again 50,000. Same data. But what I changed here? Only age changed. Next I will keep 30, but this time I will keep female. I will keep 50,000 only. Next I will keep 30. Next I will keep male only, but this time I will keep 49,999. Like this. That means from one observation, we are creating a multiple observation. This technique is called data augmentation. If you remove 25 observations, and how many observations are left? 75. And you feel that 75 is not able to perform well. I want to add more data, but I'm very much too much concerned about outlier. I don't want to take any outlier, sir. I want to remove all the outliers. So I kill all the outliers, but my data is very, very less. Then what is the next step? What is the next step? What is the next step, ma? Data augmentation. What is the data augmentation? Create multiple observations from a single observation. The best example we will use data augmentation in the image analysis. Data augmentation. See here, from butterfly, we will create 10 butterflies. From one butterfly, we will create 10 butterflies. See, this is the one butterfly. Original image, detexturize, decolorize, enhance, edge, rotate, flip, off, whatever you do. These all are one butterfly. So how many butterflies we created? 10 butterflies. This is nothing but a data augmentation. We have only one image, but how many images we created? 10 images. Understand? So that is, you are creating a more data. You are creating a more data like that. So this is very, very important technique, ma. Very, very important technique. Suppose the cat is there. This is a one cat, but you are flipping and you are rotating and you are creating a so many things are like that. Who likes cat? No one likes. Now cat is jumping, cat is coming flipping, and off of the cap, only cap head, only that is that ears will be less like that. So this is called data augmentation. So if your data is there in the tabular format, you need to do like this. If data is performed in the image, you to do like this. Flipping or rotating or masking or enhancing or edging or decolorize like that. There are some steps. So that we will see in image analytics. But now Saurabh is saying that now I will remove the outlier, sir. Okay. But when you will remove the outlier, your outliers are very, very less, it is okay to remove. But your outliers are very, very max, you need to discuss with the team. You need to discuss with the team. Suppose your team is saying that you remove all the outliers. Then what happen? The data will be less. Then data will be less. What is the next procedure? Data augmentation. What is the next procedure? Data augmentation. Understood? Everyone? Can we ignore them? Which one, ma? Age. I didn't get what you are saying. So what I'm saying is called when outliers are very, very less. When outliers are less, assume 2%. Assume 2%. Assume 2%. Then remove the outlier. Then remove the outliers. Then you have 98% of data left. 98% of data left. That is the one technique. And another technique is called capping to maximum value. Cap to maximum value. Cap to maximum value. Whoever outlier, that value will equal to maximum value. Maximum value. Suppose you said that Ambani is the outlier. Suppose Ambani is the outlier, his value how much? 1000 crores. Now 1000 crores you will equal to only, suppose the maximum value is 10 crores is there, 10 crores is the value. That means you are modifying the observation values. You are modifying the observation value. Cap to maximum value or cap to Q3 value. Cap to Q3 value. You are not removing. What you are doing? You are changing the observation. You are changing the value. Whoever outliers are there, you are picking outside, and all the values you are capping to which value, ma? Q3. Q3 is the cutoff. Q3 is the cutoff. Suppose there are 3 persons are there. There are 3 persons are there. One person is earning 10 crores, and another person is 20 crores, another person is 30 crores. Now you observe these are outliers. These are outliers. Now these values you are changing to Q3 value. These values you are changing into what? Q3 value. This is the one technique. This is the one technique. So these two techniques you need to say in interviews. Okay. One is capping to Q3 value. Because I don't want to remove the outlier, sir. I want to cap to maximum value. Other thing, next thing is what? I will remove the outliers when outliers percentage where 2% is maximum. 2% is maximum. Then interview will ask you, no, I want to remove all the outliers. Then what you will do? Then data augmentation. Because I will get less observations. Less observations is not enough to train the machine learning models. Imagine, you have only 5 questions are there. You want to train with your kid only 5 questions. Okay. He will able to patterns very well on the 5 questions. Assume that you have a 50 questions are there. You are training with 50 questions. In which case, he will understand the more patterns. 5 questions or 50 questions? 50 questions, right? Because you are giving the more data, he will think more. You will give the less data, you will not able to think more. That's why in order to train any machine learning model, data should be huge. Data should be huge. Very less data will not enough to train any machine learning model. Always remember, in order to train any ML model, we required huge data. Less data will not able to identify the patterns very well. Identify the patterns well. More data is there, he'll try to understand, connect the dots more, right? He'll try to connect the dots more. So that's why more data is enough. So whenever data is less, go to data augmentation technique. I can challenge that data augmentation technique also very, very less people knows, because it's very, very important. What happened means, data augmentation technique generally we will do in the deep learning techniques, images, okay, the images. But in outside what happened, people are stuck with till ML only, because they are good till ML. They are good till ML. Till ML. They are not good on DL and NLP. Your interviewer also same process. Your interviewer also doesn't know about DL and NLP much. That is, he know ML is very well. That is because everyone is converting, right? Everyone is converting. They are good at ML only. That's why they will ask maximum questions on ML. Those who are working on startups, right? Startups, they are good at DL and NLP. NLP. Those who are working on big companies like Infosys, TCS, they are good at ML only. They doesn't know about DL. That is. So that's the difference. So in outside, what happened? That concepts, the knowledge is people are very, very less. The knowledge people are very, very. They just converted. That's all. Whenever the boom is there inside, they just converted. Now they are become a data scientist. So that's why they have less knowledge. So yeah, so we learned today very, very important topic, ma. What we covered? Percentile we covered. Percentile we covered. And quartiles we covered. And outlier analysis we covered. So these all are under part 1 only, part 1 statistics. So maybe part 1 statistics will complete in this week. In this week, part 1 statistics will complete it. Next, we'll start the EDA with Python. Okay. Once EDA will complete it, then we'll do part 2. And then part 3. Part 3. Part 3 will slowly leads to ML. We'll enter into ML. So once EDA will completed, again you have a buffer time of to study part 2, part 3. You need to do at least 20 data sets on EDA. 20 data sets. So I will talk with each and every person. Ma. This is not like a Python assignment. This is only your job. Na? What is your job? Data science, right? That means EDA. You need to perform the data analysis. So I will talk to each and every person. I want to analyze your like mental status. Are you able to understand the data? Are you able to understand the statistics concept? Will you able to write the insights or not? I need to know that. Because EDA is a very, very important. Everyone should talk with me and everyone should do minimum 20 data sets EDA. And that too we will take from hackathons like Analytics Vidya or Kaggle hackathons will take. So we'll perform the EDA and same ML algorithms also will perform on the Analytics Vidya and Kaggle, and we publish the results on the website and we'll get the rank. We'll see how much rank we will get. Okay, like that will progress. Same data sets only, 20 data sets only we will take, and the 20 data sets only will perform the ML model end to end. End to end will be completed till you will get the good rank. So that is the idea. So EDA with Python is very, very important. Most probably will start in next week, EDA with Python. So whatever we learn all this concept, like the till now, and tomorrow or day after tomorrow also we'll get some concepts. And this all concepts, I request you to, this all concepts, ma. You need to write a write-up, okay? Because this is only your job, ma. This is only your job. This is only your job. Everything you need to explain. Everything you need to explain, that is. And that we will implement using Python. Because you should know the theory and you should know the code and you will able to talk about the concept. Suppose box plot image you have seen. You need to able to talk, right? So what is the box plot? What is the outlier analysis? What is Q3? What is Q1? Everything. A distribution plot is withdrawn. Is it skewed? Then what happened? You need to talk about that. What is mean by skewed and which side is skewed? Why it is skewed? Now compare the mean value, compare the median value, sir. Mean value is very huge. Median is very, very less. So this way we need to analyze it is a skew kind of thing. These are discussion. So what you are learning is only theory. Okay. When practical situations is come, then that is your talent now. How much you want to analyze. So that's why I will talk with you. Once one data set is completely completed, then I will guide you in the right path. Okay? Yeah. Very good. Chalo. See you tomorrow. And do that GitHub ma once and practice GitHub. End to end. Have you practiced yesterday after going home? I don't think so. But at least practice today. Create one feature branch and do that. Modify the code. Git add, git status, git commit, push, and then delete the branch. like that. 4-5 commands, right? Practice it. Thank you. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. That is a less than, no? This side. Minimum value. Yes. Yeah. Capping is any issue. That is, capping is means you want to set up with some barrier, right? That barrier might be Q1. That barrier might be Q3. Maybe your manager will come up with formula. Okay. Take the mean value only. Take the median value only. Like that. Cap with only average value, he said. Then you will do that only. That's a complete discussion. But ultimately what happened? I don't want to remove the observation. I want to keep it, but I want to change the value. How you want to change the value? Again, that's a different discussions. Yeah. Cutoff value. That one, like Q3 I said, right? Q3 is one cutoff value. Which cutoff value you are saying? We learned, right? 3 into IQR. 1.5 is a mild outlier, no? 3 is a huge outlier. That is a cutoff. Suppose your manager said, Saurav, take 2 only. You need to take 2 only. But ultimately, what is our common sense? Outlier is more than Q3. Correct. How much you want to go? That you need to decide with your team. The scientists are saying that go with 1.5 or go with 3. But your manager said go with 2 only. My manager will say that go with 2.5 only. Like that. How much distance you want to go? Chalo ma. I hope you enjoy the session. Thank you. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.